This is the voice of the BLM coming to you from Gaza Media Podcast here in downtown Huntington, West Virginia. And today is Saturday, December 2nd, the last month of the year 2023. And it is almost Christmas, the period of merrymaking. Good morning, and this is your weekly community update with focus on Legda USA activity and the BLM in general. And of course, I'm Ernest Kumba, your number one host when it comes to community news update. Every Saturday morning, we come to you with some community update focusing on social issues, culture, development, education, health topic, and all kinds of activities affecting the BLM community at home and in the diaspora, especially in the US. For a community to grow positively, the population must know exactly what is happening and what the various community leaders are doing, like the president of various funding organizations and associations. And they must take the responsibility to inform the public their achievement, plan of action, and what they have done with all the fundraising that has been happening in the US. So folks, stay connected to this wonderful program sponsored by the CEO of Legda USA, Mr. Etienne Pascal, an opportunity for all leaders of village and funding associations to come on air and present themselves. And it is also our responsibility here at Gaza Media to inform and educate the public the hard work that some dedicated sons and daughters of BLM are doing, like those working for Legda Life, like Chief Dr. Fomenche, Barrister Fondongala, Dr. Pamela Foka, Mafwa Kembin, Dr. Kembele, and Professor Amin, and of course the CEO who oversees the activity of these administrators. This morning, Chief Fosano, the president of Mwangong Association, will be joining me by phone, and Mwangong is one of the 17 funders in the BLM. Chief Fosano has been the president of Mwangong for a couple of years and has organized a successful ever first convention last June in Columbus, Ohio. We would like to hear from him his achievement and how far he has gone with the water project in his funding since the money was raised in the last convention that took place in Columbus of June 2023. We will also discuss his role as a member of the BOT and representative of his funding within Legda USA. And lastly, what he is doing to ensure that the people of Mwangong enroll with Legda Life insurance benefit. Please stay tuned to Gaza Media. This is your podcast show. Let's get the ball rolling. Chief, good morning. I'm happy to have you here at Gaza Media Podcast.
Good morning, CEO of Gaza Media. Thank you so much.
Yes, Chief. I know it has been a while. We haven't met since the last convention. Chief, I just want to ask you, what are some of the achievements that you have accomplished as the president of Mwangong Culture and Development Association?
Oh yeah, naming the achievement, I think it will be. I won't be sure that will be the best thing to do right now because I'm still on my term of office going. But as far as this achievement are concerned, I can just name a few that we have done so far, and those that we are currently working on. So we started this meeting in Mwangong Cultural and Development Association some way back in 2018. With all the struggling that I had to go through getting members there and there, we ended up having a registered organization. I think that was around 2020, and we went forward to have a website and create a good structure. A couple of years back, we mobilized some funds here, and we were able to assist the vulnerable internal displaced persons of Muangon Fondo that were in Chang and Bafusa. We assisted them with food stuff and other stuff that we all know. And 2 years ago, also, we supported a project back home. We were building some bridges in the whole Fondo because in Muangon we have 26 villages. So we're building some bridges that will link some villages to others, like the Ndenkop to Litia and towards Wenton and other villages. So we supported the project as well, and Legda USA, of course, also supported this project. So it's not complete yet, 100%, but we can see people crossing and even some bike crossing from one point to the other point, which is something very, very laudable. Also, we had a successful convention this year in June in Columbus, Ohio. And the aim to this convention was to raise some money to bring potable water in the whole Fondo, some of the villages. So at this point where we are, we could not do anything before the dry season. Since last month we had this dry season, we have been struggling to send technicians over the site to come up with good feasible or feasibility studies that will help us to, carry on these projects. Like for instance, we want to build a big water catchment in Lekan village. And we know Lekan links Lower Fonjumeto, it links Pesali, Bichati, it links Lewa, Fondom, it links also itself also the entire Mangon Fondom. So around the Lekan market, we are planning to build a big water catchment over there where we will distribute water, potable water.
Okay.
That will
Yes, Chief. Yes. Let me interject here a little bit. Yeah, because my next question was to ask you any plan of action. What plan of action you have right now, or any current project going on? You talk about feasibility. Yeah, you talk about feasibility study. Are you telling the listener that the money that was raised in Columbus to carry out that specific project, feasibility was not yet done?
Sure, it was done, but when we are in a different weather, the dynamics changes. So we are trying to implement that project right now, and the technician that went and did that study before, we cannot find him, but we are trying to get other technicians because the money or the budget that they provided to us is far way bigger than what we have in hand to make that project happen. So we are trying to, narrow around to see if we can have other technicians that can go there and look at this stuff and come up with something more, achievable. And that is where we are right now. And we are in a good footing at this time because we have
Chief, because the reason I'm insisting on this because I was in that convention and the enthusiasm was that because from June to now we're talking December, that is already 6 months, and very soon it will be 6 months again when the new year kick in. We'll be having another convention. Maybe they could start a project. Why can't you start a project? Then if one got to some point, then next year you continue from where you end.
Yeah, if you allow me to talk on this, then you will have more clarification on this. So it has started before. We had bought materials before and gave to this local population even before the convention. We have started working on it because we, Nwakuda USA, is a branch of Nwakuda National. So Nwakuda National has started this project before and gave some money to some local individuals to go get some materials. And unfortunately, as I'm talking to you, nothing was done. Mm-hmm. So there's no traceability on whatever was done. So that's why we are coming in as a new energy, as a new team to boost up this project because we see the importance of this water project in Lekan village. That's why we have to take the bulls by the corn ourselves and try to, make everything possible with new management or with new project management, with new
Yeah,
project lead.
Chief. Yes, I'm also
And
glad
beside
that.
that,
Yeah.
that's not the only project that we had. Beside that, we had the Nguyencheng Cultural and Development Association. Nguyencheng is one of the village in Wangon Fondo. They also tabled a project of a borehole water to us that cost about 10 to 11 or 12 millions. So due to the fact that we could not carry on that project due to limited means as well, and we had all these villages that need water in Wangon Fondo. What we did is we supported the Nguyencheng, or we are about to support them because we just approved that budget in a meeting, in our past meeting, to support them with $2,000 out of the money that we raised.
Yes.
So they can go ahead.
Yes, Chief. I'm glad to. Yes, Chief. Thank you. Yeah, because I want to catch up with other people. At least I'm glad to hear that. At least you are tackling project like you mentioned, big catchment that can benefit people from Mwagoto as well, and the other one that you supported that can benefit maybe villages within the Fondo. Yeah, let me move on to the next segment or the next topic. Chief, I know you represent the fandom of Mwangong within LEGDA USA and as board member. So what is your specific role within that rank?
Oh, we are support personnel. Support personnel to the LEGDA, board that were elected. We were not elected on the board. We are recommended since, as we decided in one of the convention in Houston, that the chapter or the Fondom's president should join the board. So we are there to, facilitate the job of the board, to accompany them in whatever decision making they want to make. We want to support them to, reach to their goals before the terms of their office. I think that must be the role that we are playing around there. We are those support personnel, and I'm one of vow in that our support has always been there. And with the current administration, I'm still there to devote, my support 100%.
Yes, Chief, you're talking about support. What kind of support? Because when you sit in the board, when you say support, do you mean that in terms of raising funds with different activity, or what kind of support?
It would be general. If the board of trustees of LEGDA USA want to implement a project, for instance, in Wangon Fondo, they will need me, to reach out to them with pertinent and credible information about Wangon Fondo. So that's the kind of support that we, the Fondo's or chapter president, we want to provide to this organization or to this board.
Now I understand. Thank you for that clarification. Yeah, Chief, when it comes to LEGDA Life, I see other Fondom president and even some chapter, they are mobilizing their people because they know them best to enroll into this wonderful program because it will benefit them, especially in times of calamity or when death occur. Are you doing? Is it the same thing that you are also doing within your own fund?
Exactly, definitely yes. We all are doing the same work, but we have different perspectives or different results. For instance, in my case, in my fund, what I'm doing, we mobilize. Every time we have a meeting, it's an opportunity for me to talk about LEGDA Life. I always do that to mobilize or to encourage the meeting members to have their children, their families members or friends come on board to join us, especially now that we are on this special enrollment campaign. So I encourage them, and I have some new members that submitted their names already, which I am to submit to the board anytime soon. So we are in a good footing on that, and we are working to, make LEGDA Life one of the best.
That means right now you cannot definitely say how many people from Wangon are enrolled with LEGDA Life.
Sure, I can give you that data. Right now we have more than 20 members enroll for Legal Life. And we have 2 pendings that I am about to submit, to Legal Life Administration. We are also a small group which is coming up, and we believe that with time, these numbers will grow up.
Yes, Chief, I thank you so much. I know we are actually running out of time. I would like to end it here. It's been wonderful. I'm glad that you take out the opportunity, your busy schedule, to be with me this morning, especially with this kind of cold weather outside.
It's my pleasure, CEO of Gaza Media, and I really want to thank you for the job that you are doing for our community. And long live the Legal USA DOT.
Okay, again, thank you so much for taking. Dear listener, we want to thank you, everyone, for staying connected with us. Please do share this content to all sons and daughters of the BLM, so that they may have the opportunity to listen to, and also log onto our YouTube and get first-hand information when it comes to community news about the BLM worldwide. Because this is Christmas season, we might be coming on the air frequently, but it's all about the BLM community development. We want to focus on culture, education, and health. And this is Gaza Media Podcast.